Jim McGregor with TIRIAS Research, and I'm here at CES 2024 with Afference. Dr. Jacob Siegel, who is going to be demonstrating their technology, with the big sphere in the background. It makes a great video. And I'm also joined with Dustin Tyler, the founders of Afference. So, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.
This was one of the Innovation Award winners here at CES. And once again, technology based on sensors. So, you want to tell us a little bit more about it, Dr. Tyler?
Yeah, what we're doing is creating the sense of touch for the spatial computing era. And so what we're doing is creating, by using stimulation, essentially, of the nervous system directly, we're creating a new way of providing the sense of touch during interaction with virtual or augmented reality in the system.
Okay, and the nice thing about this is the fact that it's using it still gives you the sense of touch with your fingers.
Right.
It's just actually adjusting, it's hitting the nerves essentially.
So we hit the nerves directly based on our decades of experience in neuroscience. And so rather than pressing on the fingertips like a lot of current solutions, we actually interact with the nerves of the finger themselves, and that leaves your hand still free to work in the actual world, controllers, picking things off a table, manipulating objects, yet you can still provide a sense of touch from the virtual world as well.
And it's non-invasive, so we're not
Non-invasive.
talking about any, embedded chips or anything like that.
Not at all. Basically, it's a glove right now in our early prototype, and then what we'll eventually get down to, we think, is a ring, more or less.
That's awesome.
Wonderful.
Okay, so now we have the demo, and it's what you can see is the glove on the right hand along with the headset, and then I'm going to scan back to the screen so we actually see what you're seeing.
Yeah, wonderful.
So, and as you see, there's a speaker there, and if you look over here, there is no speaker. He's playing with air.
Playing with air. But in this first example, what we're doing is we're taking music. I'll turn it up loud. This is Queen, Another One Bites the Dust. And I'm feeling the beat.
That is awesome.
Those notes are coming through, and we're doing an audio to haptic transform in this example. So I can, as I move in and out away from the speaker, it's getting louder and softer, like the sound would. Then another idea or concept, right, is to give digital buttons, some physicality. So I can go ahead and click, right, this big red button. I feel resistance. Does that make sense? Like I'm like a spring-loaded button,
Mm-hmm.
and then this click as I finish clicking on it.
So it's kind of like a haptic feedback without actually physically touching it.
Exactly. Nor is there anything touching your skin, right? My fingers are available, right, to do whatever else I need to do. I can move back and forth between the digital realm and the physical realm seamlessly. I can take a stick of gum, I can unwrap it, put it in my mouth, and then I can grab a digital object, which you can see on the screen, and I can open, click, 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 shut, throw that one away, grab another, throw it over to Jim.
Whoops, I missed.
And keep going, back and forth between the physical realm and the digital. One last example is, right, giving virtual objects mass or momentum. So I go ahead and grab this object, give it a shake. Feels heavy, right? I'm noticing it's, right, my fingers feel this, the increased intensity, right, as I move it.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I compare it to this, call it foam block, right? It's lighter. It's there. I feel something on my fingers, but right, not as much. We're creating new proxies or new methods of giving digital objects mechanical information.
And I've actually tried this, so I know what the sensation is like. It's kind of like a buzzing feeling in your fingers. So it's not uncomfortable or anything. It just lets you know that you're actually touching something, or you're actually interacting with something.
And that's the floor, meaning that's where we're starting. We're brand new company. We're 1 year old. and we just won the Best of Innovation Award at CES in our first year of work. That sensation is only going to get better. We are, we are leading experts in how to create artificial sensation, and as we hone the technology, it's going to move towards something more akin to pressure, or something more of like what you would expect. And then of course we tie it to virtual events like a button click or or an object manipulation, and it becomes more and more we call it full, right? The digital realm will give you both the visual and tactile information just like the physical realm does.
That's awesome. Gentlemen, I can't thank you enough. This is for me, one, it shows where technology is going, and it's really that physical interaction with the digital world and creating that bridge between the two. But it's also showing the importance of sensor technology, which we tend to talk about computing power, we tend to talk about communications, we tend to talk about AI stuff, but we tend to forget about the sensors and how critical they are for this environment.
That's right.
Well, we think what's interesting for now, we're moving to the future where for everything we've done in technology, we've only been able to work with it. This is moving to the point where we become part of it. And sensors and the ability to apply that information back to the individual is the critical thing.
This is cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.